Right, we're back, guys. The stream's back. I'm loving this.
That is a classic.
Would you look at that? Rise of the Vincel. Yeah, it's unreal, isn't it?
He's a dangerous man. He'll choke you out without you saying a word.
Smoothie is the Rat King.
All but a joke. 'Twas harmless banter.
Are you kidding me?
What you made of my man?
Oh! Yay! Now the game's starting up. Now the game begins.
All these people in the rat holding cell, totally legit, of course.
They all just copycats. Yeah.
This seems legit.
Fucking copycats.
Richard's trying to get in, man. He's in the holding cell.
That's the real Richard, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Show's over, scumbags. Show's over. Oh yeah. He did. I did see him open that hoodie. Yeah. Yeah. He's also started buying American flag clothing. Made. I don't know what kind of breakdown Richard's having. He's bought DJ decks, a guitar, and fucking American flag clothing. He's just going all in, mate. He hopes to be Bob Dylan one day. Or fucking Bruce Springsteen, I guess, would be more suitable. Born in the USA.
Someone used the caster's command in chat. What the fuck? What do you think?
It's gas, mate. It's gas.
It's gas, bro.
We ain't casting
Ain't
shit.
no casting going on in this bitch. I promise you that.
Is this the actual observer camera?
Other than
Chief?
Sam saying banged every now and then, there's really no casting going on.
I guess
here.
I'm observing myself. No, we're still on creepy cam.
Oh, game should be live.
Yeah, it is.
Right,
There we go. Now the observer's playing. So let's get it. Let's get it.
G-Unit!
Fucking hell, mate.
So even my reference to
Complexity
raps,
just like
literally from
running
about
over.
20 years ago as well. The problem is, though, people can't complain, because if they're like, why are all your references 20 years ago? You do know I've just literally been living this thing called Counter-Strike for like about 20 years. You know? I haven't really had much time to keep up with the
mate.
charts.
This time I'm going to lose a 5v2. I'm pretty sure this is a 5v2, isn't it? Or 4v2.
Oh, the team kill.
I think it was a 4v2.
Probably.
Oh no, they're both one shot. Oh no, they got a kit. Oh no, you hate to see it. You really motherfucking do. Jesus. I mean, that's not
should
good.
MiBR
You can't win
call
that
one?
round. Yeah.
I'll look in the Avanga one, because the thing is,
Alright,
they're in warm-up, but they haven't gone live yet. I'll tell you when they go live.
Go for it.
That should be actually a good game, though, because Avangar's playing them on Overpass, which is obviously like NRG's super famously strong map. It should be fun. Let me have a look.
Where are you at on the clock, by the way, Sam?
I'm just starting at 154, 153, 152.
Jesus, man.
What,
I
you
somehow
had
always getting like 10 seconds ahead of you somehow.
145, 144, 143, 142.
Oh, okay. So the stream's only like 3 seconds behind you. Okay,
Not bad.
I can use that.
No, man, that's what I do for a living. I just count from 3 to 0.
Fair enough. This actually might be a good game with the Vanguard, because they apparently at the ice thing they beat Navi on Overpass, and they've beaten G2, who's obviously not that great a team. Beaten Epicenter, they beat Nip on it, who obviously is good on it. Lost to Team Liquid, but fair enough. Team Liquid's a pretty good team. Not so much on the map, but you know, good team.
Oof. Furs fucking dispatched of.
Just get these best of ones out the way. Get the real part of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm.
Thing is, for the drama alone, though, imagine if MiBR lost this game.
Oh, I'd be sick.
Oh, imagine them being down 0-2.
Imagine how many pickups are gonna get absolutely smashed if that were to happen. All right, come on, Taco. 1v2. You got it.
Right, if compLexity just wins 6 more rounds in a row without MiBR winning one, we're going to have the ultimate meme, mate. Get the screenshots ready.
You never get 7-1 from a 1-1 position, though.
You never know, mate. You never know.
Always comes from 7-0 to 7-1.
I assume they must be doing this particular match, the Vanguard one, as like the stream match, because his warm-ups usually taking forever, even though they've got all the players. So I assume they just tell them to wait for like the stream segment, right?
Talking over it.
Just do the old classic.
Oh yes, let's go.
Like, even though he's actually obviously not even an analyst, just do at YNK cast to stop talk. Analyst stop talk.
Start game. Oh, Shazami 2K. He's
nasty.
burned as well. Mr.
What?
Burns. You met my mate Smithers. Still comes down to 1v1. Oh, I like to play. Switching it up. 1-0. Living in your head rent free. Living in your motherfucking head rent free. Did you hear that vent break, did you, mate? Living in your motherfucking dome. So I'm going to come down with a flick shot. Bang! NA's finest, mate. Hell, we're on for Shazam.
This is the dream. Here we go.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's fuck everyone's pick'ems in one fucking swoop.
Some scrappy ass rounds so far.
% pick'em. That's definitely the lowest we've seen so far, I think. 98
Reverse that to the 0-3 pick and it reverses.
Yeah. The crab memes are out, mate. Pick'ems are gone. Oof, it's not the greatest spray transfer, is it? But at least you got one.
Interesting.
That was just getting to
What the actual?
I think I hear him bleeding. This looks like it could happen, mate. It could happen.
Listen, you need to calm down.
7-1.
Oh, that okay. Later than me, like Cole could win or something. Like let's wait a little bit.
Fucking hell, the warm-ups never ends.
Start game. Start game.
What's mad is people think that, because the thing is, obviously players do that now as a meme and they know it's not the case, but people don't know. Mate, in 2015, for real, players were literally complaining to us that like we were making the segments go along. Meanwhile, like these are all segments, by the way, where like, you know, the production
filling,
like,
of course.
Keep filling. We don't know when it's going live.
One of these has forgot their fucking SSD, of course.
You know how many times I've been sat there where it was like, you know, already 10 p.m. and I'm waiting for 2 best of 3s to finish, and then they're like, oh, some players he's having problems with his mouse drivers, so we're just going to hot swap it. It's like, are you for fucking real? It's getting out and serving you little rat.
It's even worse when it's just not a problem. It's just they forgot their drivers or they've left their SSD.
Oh, my favourite of all time, of course, was when magically Navi's hand warmers would always break just when they wanted like sort of a timeout or a little bit of a breather in the game, you know.
Broke. Surely you were just touching go, that's warm though. That's warm though.
Of course, yeah.
But it's not warm enough, like.
Oh, it's broken. But anyway, while you're just handing me a new one, no, I'm not talking to him. I'm not talking to him. I'm just coughing.
Just talking about my frustration of the heat pad. Oh, this could be the end of the dream, mate. I thought someone dropped out the server then. Mentally ill. Big entry from Death here. Come on. Swing around that corner. He's one tap and fallen.
Would it be considered inappropriate and unprofessional to actually buy an MiBR jersey to literally wipe my ass with? Would that be considered crossing the line? I just want to check where that line is. If everyone could...
I believe that is beyond the line.
That would obviously be the name of my like general esports show, isn't it? Crossing the line with Thorin.
Here we go, 1v4.
Man.
NVM, they're all peeking for one side now. It's fuck. And hang on, they're giving it to him. They're giving him a try. Nice got the time. No Timmy time, mate.
Oh,
Gets you up though, surely. I think you keep it up.
big round. Your boy
He's still
Shazam
got
wilding.
money. He's still got
He's
money.
wilding. That's also what would be so mental is if you went back in time in like 2014 and you told the NA players back then, if you just stay playing, literally doesn't matter what level you're at, if you can just stay playing the game, you'll all make like better salary than anyone in the world right now, even if you're just like a pro league team and you have no chance to win the tournament.
Yeah.
That would be so insane, isn't it? think about like people like Semphis, how many they're still getting checks now. It's unreal, isn't it?
That's the same, mate.
I mean, it's good in its own way. Obviously,
Yeah.
lots of
Keep
people have a chance
them
to that.
alive, mate. Like English football. It's just, you know, just above non-league. They're in League 4.
Mate, that's the maddest thing as well. Is like, it's unreal how bad English football is now. Because I haven't watched it for years and years. Right, so when I was watching the World Cup, and I was watching that game against like Croatia, and I just remember the commentator going like, "Of course, some of these lads were playing the Championship a couple of years ago." It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What happened in the last 20 years? Like, we used to have a mega team. What?
You only
What
got
on
young
earth has
players now,
happened?
mate. I watched that Sunderland Till I Die documentary on Netflix. It was actually pretty good.
Sunderland, what?
Sunderland Till I Die. It was like showing, when they had Chris Coleman in and Simon Grayson.
Oh,
when they started going to shit and they had no money and the owner stopped putting money in. It's pretty fucking good. Like if
Does it have
tracks
all
out,
like
they
behind the
sell it.
scenes shit?
Yeah, it shows all the
sounds
negotiations. Yeah, it is good. Like, and they're filming them this season as well because obviously they went back up to the Championship after getting relegated. So,
And are they all just completely ridiculous accents, just so over the top?
Oh, mate, the fans are fucking bagging. Like, the people in the crowd are
Course.
the best. The shit they're saying. Like,
Mate,
how
the
we
abuse
lads?
people from Sunderland gets unreal as well.
Oh, mate, the fans smashed up Netflix's camera, but when they were filming them because they were down 3-0. He's like, get that fucking camera out my face. Smashes a camera in a bit.
I mean, what do you expect, though?
Yeah,
You
and
know.
fucking, I think it's Jack Rodwell there. Yeah, he signed for Man City when they were in the Premiership for a 5-year deal where he got 60 grand a week. And even though they got relegated, he's still just milking the money and he refuses
It's
to
like,
leave.
you know when
So he just
you know
sat
when a
there.
few different news stations have done those shows where they went to like Sweden and they tried to find out the no-go zones or whatever, and obviously, you know, like if they get any trouble, it's like, oh, look at that. Even though, you know, there's a point to that to some degree. It's like, to be fair, mate, I could just take you around Borough. I could have the same thing happen here. I could get you slapped. Just bring your camera with you. We'll walk up to those kids on that estate over there who are literally like fucking like huffing something out of a can or something, and we'll see what they think, shall we?
And just scream, come on, Bora. Come on, Bora.
Now, what is an ASBO? And do any of you lads have one?
You making fun of me because I can't read, like? No. Yeah, but mate, people say that if I was Jack Rodwell, I'd do the same. Mate, he's literally murdering the club. At least lowering it to like 50 grand a week. You like rob him a tiny bit less. If you're just gonna sit there, take all that money, like I'm retired now. I've made my 12 mil this year. Fucking hell. Big flash, mate, from Ricky. Is he doing a lamp flash? Kind of, basically.
Why is this the real world? You know who that boogie guy is, right, Sam?
Yeah. What's
Like,
coming,
you know,
mate?
obviously, the problem with him is, like, he's like in no man's land, isn't he? Because he's not really on anyone's side, is he? He's just getting banged out by all sides continuously. So I don't know why I found this. Someone's just linked me to this thing from like 25 days ago, where it's like the hidden truth, boom, and what you in on. And they've just found where he's got a bunch of blogs where he talked about porn or whatever, and then just like he despises women and views them as sexual objects, as perverted pleasures. Like this is just so unreasonable. Just because he's fighting me, why are you being that mean? Come on, because he's like the most like how could you even hate that guy? He's just like an okay bloke, isn't he? He's the most. He's just grey, isn't he?
Oh man, I don't want.
It's the idea they're going in on him as well. For fuck's sake, come on. I'll link the thing there if you want. It's nonsense. Because they're like describing everything he likes as like sexual deviancy and stuff. Like, come on, it's not that, is it? It's not that nuts, is it, to just watch some porn? Then again, mate, I'll never get over that thing with the Overwatch League where you're just like, yeah, I like to look at women on Instagram. They're like, you bloody misogynist. It's like, wait a minute, didn't they put those pictures on?
Say that, did he?
Oh, mate. Like Surefire from LA Gladiators just did a tweet and he goes, oh, you know, I was doing the media day and someone from Blizzard asked me, what do I like, you know, what are my hobbies? And I said, I like to look at hot girls on Instagram. And they said they couldn't use it. So then some like journalist for .esports wrote an article about how that's like indicative of the misogyny in esports.
Fucking hell, mate.
So basically by their logic at this point, you have to like, you have to somehow get to the account of the Instagram model. Don't look at any of her photos yet. DM her, asking for consent to look at her pictures. How far are we going to go with this? What a world. What a world. Right, the game's live. We're on the pistol round now. Right. Vanguard Energy.
I'll watch this round of MiBR.
A couple of people have died, but
we'll see how
what's the score on the other one?
It's 4-3 MiBR at the moment. But if they win this, they reset complexity. So it's not gone well. They've lost B site. 4 versus 3. Retake. We are Sunderland.
Oh, this is actually interesting. A Vanguard actually had... they left the veto, so NRG was picking between Mirage and Overpass, which... Actually amazed that you would even leave that as the veto.
Is Overpass the best map or the second best map?
In theory, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, a Vanguard's good on it as well, but even so, I don't know. That's a bit of a dodgy pick if you ask me.
Right, this is a weird game, but right. I'll tell you what, I'll stay here for another round, because the next round's pretty indicative for money as well. And then we'll jump over. Yeah, to be fair, imagine being Sunderland just getting relegated 2 seasons in a row, mate. Fuck that, like. Owner just saying, well, I ain't giving you any money.
I do appreciate that the person like Scoots and Richard are going mental at war with on Twitter does have in their profile, like, little bit crazy, occasionally toxic. It's like, if even they admit that, you know, like, what do you think they're going to be like?
I haven't.
It's not a good look, is it?
Another scrap going on, is there?
It's caused this idiot, for some stupid reason, she just said that, like, you know, I'd been, like, kicked from Katowice years ago by ESL, and now, you know, I'm never allowed to work in Poland again. So obviously Scoots was just like, well, you know, that's not actually factually true. You know, he's actually turned down events. He just chooses not to. So then, as usual, no one on the internet can ever admit they're just wrong. Like, if she just went like, oh, fair enough, then, you know, but I still think you shouldn't do it. It's like, nope. So she's just like a million tweets later, just moving the goalposts constantly. Like, yeah, but you can't deny that him being kicked did mean that he shouldn't work events. Oh, bloody hell, what have I done?
Fucking hell. Stadium lights, hell of a stadium, mate. We want 'em up. Come on. This is a slow fucking round. Not a single bit of damage being transferred on anyone. Here we go. First fight coming up with 20 seconds.
Damn.
Call complexity Navi, mate. Here we go. Phelps is going to die, I think. Oh, whoa!
By the way, Vanguard actually won the pistol round.
It's actually a well-designed round by complexity.
That's gone well. I mean, the fact that Phelps is looking over on both sandwich, that could have been bad, but they pulled
Actually,
it out.
let's just watch that game then if it's close.
Yeah,
Unless
this
it
is
becomes a
right
stop,
back
just
four,
stay on
yeah.
that one. Since obviously I'd rather know how good MiBR is going to be in the tournament.
Indeed. Fucking hell, mate. Every time there's someone on my fucking toe, I'm just shit scared it's a scorpion or a spider, man. Get me out. Fucking leaf almost just gave me an heart attack then. What kind of buyer again out here?
Look at this buy.
Yeah.
What time are you on, by the way? Are you in spawn?
I'm on 6, 5, yeah, in spawn 4.
I'm actually a little bit ahead of you, but
I'm a
it's
little bit
only
ahead
couple
too.
of seconds.
I'm at 138, 137.
Fucking hell.
Shit.
Might go forwards then.
Yeah, I'll try and catch up too. Keep counting dust.
128, 127, 126, 125.
Keep going, keep going.
Bomb plant. Well, it's a bomb plant now, so.
I'll just try and guess.
It's a way you have to purposely try and pull up just short.
Yeah, otherwise
Else
you
you're out of the
booted out.
out of the demo UI.
Get him out!
I'm always amazed at the people who make excuses for Valve on every single issue. Like, they must just be the most cocked motherfuckers of all time.
But Gaben loves this really.
This is an exciting game now, actually, with this score.
Isn't it?
Like, you have to figure compLexity is going to get at least a couple more rounds. So, decent CT half. There you go. What's someone else to... Oh,
should go 7-4, yeah. MiBR, I want to see.
Time out, of course.
No. Yep. The thing is, I imagine Made in Brazil T side's probably better than their CT.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's exactly where you want to be if you're like an underdog team. All you have to do is play CT side, just to shoot people when they come around the corner. That's the ideal upset scenario.
There's so much weird force buying going on though for Made in Brazil.
Oh wait, they.
I mean, this one here is
they
just
all
like
have
a
to do is
rage
one
force
eco.
buy, mate.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This is one where you're just angry that you lost the last round and you just buy anyway.
But they didn't even make it close. It's not like if they win this, they fucking get to buy.
No, if they,
I mean,
mate, they have to keep guns as well. That's the maddest thing.
Mental.
Oh,
I mean, apparently
okay.
it's gonna work. Oh,
Okay.
he's almost fucked it,
Reasonable.
but it's worked out fine, of course.
That force buy was the right choice the
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
time.
Must have
What
been a good
do you
choice,
mean?
man.
Perfect.
But look, it worked.
I don't even know what we were arguing about. Perfect force buy.
What a way to die that is for starting slowly. Shah's been hitting shots, mate. If they gave him 1v1s. That's what they're playing up top. Oh, creepy gameplay, mate. Creepy gameplay.
How did he miss that? Oh. Was he moving?
That's it. I don't know.
Double op now for MiBR for free.
What's mad is even getting 2 ops and stuff like that, they still didn't have that much money left.
Yeah.
That's how utterly fucked they would have been if they'd lost that round. Good
Double op
gamble,
would be what
obviously,
they
in the
need though
end,
to get back in.
just because it worked. So
Phelps'
you
positions
can't complain
work,
if it works.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cold with the second op at B could be really helpful. Actually, Taco's going to use it. Interesting. Usually Cold's their second opera at B. It's kind of weird.
That's an example where the org just fucks you. Still worked out. Well, one for none, actually. Well done. Four men CT for the retake, like. I think I shut it down immediately. Gotta save now, I think.
Yeah, I gotta save them a lot for sure. No, I'm still poking around though.
Still, I mean, he's jumping on top of ticket in front of 3 people. Mental. But again, it's worked. They can buy. They can get. They can kind of buy. See if they get cobbled together. I think either third typer's gonna get a FAMAS, is he? Not? Yeah, third's got a FAMAS. That's an AWP up there. Not bad, all things considered. Creep and B. Flare Stanislaw mid. Catch the rotates.
Thing is, main Brazil's in good position for this hit.
Fine.
Yeah.
3 on the site already.
They had 3 on before they even got out of apartments.
Shut it down. Still money for compLexity though. It's gonna be a fucking another buyback round. It's permanently fighting against resets every round.
Oh, this is the round here, boys. Young tackle with the AWP. Got to go styling on him.
Styling, profiling.
He's going to miss immediately, and then he's just going to get his head banged off. You ready?
Come on. Even money. Let's make a fucking
Oh, this is not good,
going.
looking good.
He got out at least.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Close to getting the
Retaking
pick.
B on a 5-on-5. That's a yikes.
Still quite a lot of utility for compLexity as well.
Plus,
Yes.
that person in mid's just completely doing nothing. They're going to actually be a waste of time in a second.
Yeah,
This is
man,
actually
gonna be a
nightmare.
loads of shit.
Not going to be able to do anything. Oh, he's just going to come in when they're all dead if they don't do this right. Let's have a look.
Well,
No
Shazam.
way this works.
Go on,
Ah.
You gotta start creeping.
Oh, I doubled him.
Oh, nah.
Man alive. compLexity. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Mental.
Let's fucking go.
That was a weird setup.
Always believed in that compLexity. I did. Definitely didn't pick him to go 0-3.
And he loses the gun as well.
Was there no one cat for main Brazil? I know Fur pushed mid.
No, he came through the underpass.
I meant like for the initial hit when Taco had to back
No, I
off
don't
site
think
and go
so,
mark it with
because
the
there was
No,
one still
they
on A
just put it
site
back.
for playing
Yeah.
off and 3 on the site.
feel like if you're gonna push mid, you need to have someone cat. That was weird. Yeah, their money's fucked too. This has been rough.
NRG down 6-1. A Vanguard boss in it. compLexity leading going into the half. What is happening?
It never fails, man. Every major, there's always some CIS team that you couldn't know anything about because they don't play in much, and then they just come to the major and just wreck people out of nowhere. Every time. To be fair, though, some of the guys on Avangar, a couple of them have been around for a little while and have been noted as being pretty good for some time.
Indeed. No. This round's gone as well, mate. This just don't make sense anymore. Always the dog shit buys are the round wins. Eight, 7, half time. I feel like MiBR is going to be better on T-side, surely.
You'd hope so. Their T-side on Inferno, though, looked really timid and, like, just not... I don't know. They seemed really indecisive.
Come on. I need some exciting gameplay, mate, to wake me up. Coffee's not doing it anymore. Play some good motherfucking video games. Energy, please. Because I'm not having as much nicotine, because chat keep judging me, calling me vape nish. Lord. Don't like doing it, mate. You shame me. Do I know vape tricks? No, I don't, mate. I could probably blow an O, and that's about it. I don't have a Yule. No, mate. I got that cloud shit, bro. There you go, mate. Enjoy that.
I just like the way that whole thing with that random girl I was talking about is just degenerated in like a massive thread of her just going back and forward constantly with everyone. Just in a complete war in the vein of the old school forum wars, you know.
Fuck, you know.
That was the thing back in the day when you used to be on forums and you were just refreshing the page, waiting for the person to come back at you. So you're like, right, let's go. That's why people don't realise that, like, unfortunately, that's an aspect that Reddit kind of ruined a bit, which is that the whole upvote, downvote bit, and also the fact that there's like way more people than you'd normally have on a website. Because people don't realise back in the day, like, you used to actually go in the comments and reply to people and have like conversations and debate stuff. Like, because the difference is no one would just reply to your comment like, "You are fucking shit. You should be fired." It's like, you know, people were vaguely reasonable back then.
Cheers, man.
Right, call it now, Dost. Does complexity do it? Do they win this game?
No.
I have a sneaking suspicion they don't either, to be fair. I think MiBR probably just wins.
I can't let my brain come around to thinking complexity actually win this game. No
The
matter
thing is,
what.
if I was MiBR,
happening.
what I would legit do on this T side is once you've felt them out the first few rounds, just literally isolate the player you think's the worst and go towards that side. Like if their B setup ends up being shit, should be all the time.
Go on, Ricky. Oh, Ricky me. Ricky me.
And there's the pistol.
Come on, Ricky me.
Why have you done that?
What?
Why have you
Okay.
Ah,
bloody
Ricky.
done
Oh, hang on.
Still-
Deaf. Ah, I thought
It's
you were
still
gonna get
okay.
two.
It's
Killed
all
the ball.
fine.
that? Vanguard's up 7-2 on Edgy's best map, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, although they are,
Shazam,
to be
that
fair,
one.
on CT side. So.
Fair dues, mate. Fucking hell, this game.
Ah, this is a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, this actually ended up being worth watching.
The thing is, I feel like if you're made in Brazil, you needed to bang out this game. Make a
Oh,
statement.
Like a tight game with complexity ain't gonna do anything for the fucking.
No, definitely
defeat
not.
them.
Especially since most teams have banged out complexity when they've played them. Like if you look at all the maps that complexity has played since like Ricky and Nothing joined, most of them they don't even get close to double digits.
Got mate, someone in chat's called you Angel Dust Murray, mate. That's a nice one.
Jesus,
That's
that's,
not
a
bad.
name I haven't heard in a while. I'll take it though. It's a great player.
I think he was
Wasn't he
more
on
about the
Chris?
drug, mate. I think he's more called
Oh.
a meth head.
Sorry, I just went to the CS
He took
player.
it as a
Angel
compliment.
Dust,
I
my
know.
bad.
Meth head, like.
I
meth
figured
head.
that's what the guy in chat was referring to, but fair enough. If not, guess
On
I'll
that
just be
fucking
the old,
Angel Dust.
the old
again.
booger sugar, of course.
As if everyone's just memeing on Sponge. Even Keo's done it. He goes, "Thanks for the karma at Sponge."
Reasonable. Like.
That's after Keo admitted on stage that he felt his seating was fair because they sucked in the challenger stage, but then he still just goes hard on Twitter anyway.
Yeah. No, you
dare
can
you
always
judge
trust
us on
players to
our
be
past
absolute rats
results?
like that. You can always trust them to do that.
Death just begging. Hold on to life, but he's gone. Death meets death.
Here we go.
Right then. Is there going to be some fucking daylight on the T side?
It's looking good.
One more eco, we'll see the bite around. Hopefully it's convincing, because we need something, man.
Thing is, what people who are players never stop and think though is like you can only. I know with some fans are going to think you won the banter war no matter what, but you can only win in the short term if you're a player because the analyst's on the desk for the whole tournament.
Yeah,
like
they get
you know,
to see
you
you
can
shit
win
the
now.
bed.
Eventually, you're going to lose. At that point in time, what do you think we're going to do? Yeah, unleash, motherfucker.
Going
All that
all
pent
in.
up frustration, all those tweets from fans right at us with the Cloud9 flare on, doing hashtag bleed light blue or whatever the fuck their shit alien. Do they actually have a catchphrase for Cloud9? Don't know if they do. Yeah.
I don't know, mate.
Not
To
that I
the
know of.
clouds. Fuck knows.
You'd think they'd have one, wouldn't you?
It's just C9 win, isn't it? That's the only thing I ever seen
Yeah.
spammed.
Very original.
C9 win. Should be C9 America's team. Except for Liquid, who were better than us, like, but
and have more American players.
Sad thing is, because Team Liquid didn't win any of those finals last year, they could never fully capture like all the fan base. Like I guarantee, if they'd have actually won one of those big tournaments, they would have gotten all those C9, most of them, to swap. You know, or at least they'd all say like, "Well, I support both Team Liquid and Cloud9." You know, they'd have gotten at least in the middle ground.
This could go either
just
really
like obviously
great
that ridiculous shit in League of Legends where people are going like, I support the West. It's like a team with like a German, like a fucking American and Korean in it. It's like, what are you talking about? The West? What the Western Hemisphere? What are you on about? It's not even a place, is it?
Oh, Ricky, mate, it's getting
this is an absolute rinsing, boys. This game's over.
Oh, here we go. Now it's coming together.
Over. I have to say, everyone I've heard comment who's a player and who knows him as teammate always says how Def's like a good teammate, like he comms well. That
heard the
I
same
have to say,
thing.
every time I've watched him in game, he doesn't look like a good player, mate.
Yeah, I mean, he played good during the last major cycle, but outside of that, I mean, he's been on this team for a really long time.
Exactly. Like,
He's only had
I'm
really
not
small
exaggerating.
spurts of form. Yeah.
I think he first joined this team when
Like
I
2
was
years
at
ago, huh?
E-League. I think it might even have been E-League Season 1. So that was, that would be like, that's like end of spring 2016.
Yeah. I want to say it's been like 2.5, 2 years.
He's been pretty lackluster player in that time.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say, it doesn't go unnoticed that if you were a UK player, you can get everyone to actually think you have like a good personality or a good team. That's success right there in some level, so fair enough.
Yeah, you're right. E-League Season 1 was his first event with compLexity, and that was June 2016. So it's been...
That was when they had Surreal
Almost
as well,
3
right?
years.
Yeah, the UK player.
2.5
Whose
years.
name was literally, his real name is literally like Kia Man or something. It's like, are you for real? Is this some sort of mad sponsorship? What are you talking about?
The new car.
Big play.
Yeah, man.
It's a big play from old Rick.
Go on, Ricky. Ricky's waking up, mate. He's burning. Oh, gets out, but he's gone. Oh! Was that even through the smoke, or was Stan just playing on the edge of it on bench? I think you might have seen him.
Of course, this is the round compLexity wins. Of course it is. Of course it is. They lost to fucking...
What's happening, mate? Oh, 8 best of 1 rounds in a day. Everything's got to go to the fucking maximum. God forbid compLexity
Just
MiBR
the
be a
2
stomp.
more games to go.
Fucking hell. I'm wrecked, mate. I need sleep. Come on, MiBR. At least bang them out. Do something fun. This ain't even enjoyable to watch. It's just slow, fucking desperate CS.
Oh, here we go.
Here you go, Sam.
Full
Here
push
you
here.
go. This is what you wanted.
Do
So
something.
as the smolly goes,
Here comes the...
pop on in there.
Is it going to be the legendary 5 smoke execute of Kaboom?
Come on, man. Pops and flat himself out. That's Taco gone. Smoke the jungle before they cross.
Oh, that might be it.
Oh, mate, you got a 2-for-1 through the smoke and tagged but what?
Nice, nice.
Fallen's going to get this.
Yeah, it's well done. Bomb secured and planted. 2 ops retaking. Oh, they actually haven't planted yet.
My console's going mad about not being able to find some sort of player cast, but sound.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
That was looking so
Cold,
good,
so
man. Still
there's a
cold
chance.
0 though.
Yeah, there's a chance it's cold.
I mean, he actually should win this now, but anyway, he's got the open rush out. There we go. That's what you needed.
Yeah,
the difference is compLexity doesn't have anyone who can do that.
Yep.
Nope.
They just have to kill you before then. Oh, see, the
Still
problem is because they
squeaking
bought
out
an
the
AWP
bye.
and they won that round. They're in bad shape.
Ricky's on a deagle. At least he's just taking down the chin bit. Fair play to the guy, like. Or is he going to pick up a gun? I don't think I said I need to go. And Timmy timeout.
And timeouts again, of course.
Right, let's sync up on this timeout, actually. What's your timer?
15 seconds. 13 seconds. 11 seconds.
Alright, there we go. I'm in.
There we go.
Back in the room. That ain't me, lads. Don't worry. I ain't snacking. 11-4 for a Vanguard. Daffy big sprays. Whap. Wide swing. And let go. Oh, I had my mic mute in disco. There we go. Chat, want to know why you're eating, Duncan, mate? Anything delicious or what?
Yeah, I've noticed it was still transmitting, so I muted it. Just this stuff where, I mean, actually, you might know it. Obviously, you know, walkers do that, like, sensations or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they have, like, on the nuts one, they have, like, basically, like, kind of like a Bombay mix type one.
Not big, man.
So, big fan of those. Pretty good.
Does sound nice.
Not bad.
I'm also a big fan of their sweet chili crisp product, mate. Always good.
Most of those sorts of things are pretty good when you combine, like, something savoury with something sweet like that. It's usually a pretty good shout, actually. It's a bit like there's, you know, those kettle crisps that everyone loves in the UK? If you get those right, they have one where it's bacon and maple syrup. Goes really well together, believe it or not.
That's a mix, mate.
Straight fire. You know, when one is comfortably medicated and, you know, enjoying one's atmosphere.
Every time I go to those special shops in Vegas, mate, here is your medicine.
Exactly.
I'll pay that big fucking tax and get out my shop.
Then you just put on your iPod, rocking that, whatever it is, Stephen Marley or whatever, like, medication. Yeah, mate, obviously, the amount of times it's like the intro to that Pink Floyd song, Time or whatever.
Yeah.
Down, down. Like, yeah, that's right. I'm in space, bitch. That's right. Yeah, space.
Deep. I'm going fucking deep.
There we go. There we go.
Right. Come on, MiBR. Take control of this. Vegas doesn't have to either, Fungaroo. It's just the price is a bit outrageous at the moment, but do what you do, don't you, mate? You gotta take it on the chin. I can't take a big vape at the moment. My lungs ain't in the greatest of shape, mate. Don't want to kill myself already. Want to at least get another like 5 years out of it. Don't want to pop a lung. Oh, Ricky, man. Here we go. Thank the Lord. Back to normality.
Pick'em saved.
Let me get a motherfucking exclamation mark Thunderdome in the chat. If you could have predicted these winners, you could have won a grand, mate. Could have won a fucking grand. Look what you've done. You fucked it now. Could have won $1,000, and it's gone.
It is weird how these guys who definitely knew the underdog was going to win never seemed to bet the money.
Innit? It's free to enter as well, mate. Though you have to do that. Outrageous.
Come on, MiBR. This is surely it. Come on.
I think so.
Especially if you win this, they have no fucking money. Come on.
Shuts down Shazam. Cole's here, just lurking here as well, but no, what have you changed? Oh, I got it. I got it.
Fucking ASMR from Duncan.
Love it, man.
All right, am I still on?
It's like
This is better than dead air, mate.
we
Honestly.
now have some ASMR on stream for
At
me.
least
on
Got
the
to
chat are
chat.
entertained.
That's the problem with muting and unmuting, isn't it?
It's also like I heard every mouse click imaginable that you did for like the last
Fair
hour.
It's keeping me awake, man.
I wonder why it's so sensitive. Is the volume too loud or something?
No, it sounds good.
It must just be super sensitive on the mic or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is alright as well. I can't even fucking breathe too close to the mic. See me going, hey, hey.
Just got to pull a tears on day, haven't you?
I'd
Reference
lead
to
away
literally
from
the beginning of the
mic to
internet.
breathe.
I know. That was one of my favourite stories ever, where he did that song "Chocolate Rain," and obviously people were loving it just because it was like a weird song. And then when you actually like analyze the lyrics, it's some sort of like deep like song about racial injustice or something. Like fucking hell.
I never even went that deep, man. I had no idea. He still makes YouTube videos every now and then, but they never get any views. I remember
That's
seeing
unreal,
it.
isn't it? Why is someone like that still
Like
around?
1,000 views or something.
I feel so bad for people like that.
Rough, innit?
Because it's the idea that your version of like, haha, you may remember me from one viral video on
You
YouTube.
enjoy
about
me from my
20 years
previous
ago.
work.
Come on. Come on.
Look, I'm still leaning away from the mic to breathe.
Oh, I guarantee he's got a whole line of t-shirts with like an outline of his head like moving away from a mic and shit, you know. Like you just know he's got all
Oh,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And it's on, you know, fucking Teespring and he's sold
I
about
saw you
7 of them.
remade the video a few times, like in different versions.
What a hack. What a hack. He's remade his own song. What a hack.
Okay, now.
Yeah, I'm
Performing
thinking of
it
doing
in
a collaboration
bars,
with Darude on the next one.
Chocolate rain. Chocolate rain. Oh, chat would love that, mate. Sad thing is, it would work. People would watch it, wouldn't they?
Well, the best thing was, I remember years ago when there was like a dream hack where Darude played like
Oh,
the
yeah.
key set or whatever. And the best thing is, like, this poor bastard really thought people actually gave a fuck. He was trying to play his whole set, and then obviously people were just waiting, like, play Sandstorm.
And he kept cock
Sandstorm.
teasing the Sandstorm, didn't he? He was
course,
like
yeah.
playing the start, and everyone's like, wait, boo, boo. Start the fucking only song we know. Here we go, MiBR, putting them down, 10 seconds on the clock, bomb goes down open. No one a chance to plant.
Was never worried for
Start
even
of
a
slow
second.
goes down. Ricky 1v3, obviously you got to back him in this, haven't you? Just got to back him in this.
And like that, all
God.
pick'ems are saved. Never any doubt in my mind. Never concerned.
Bless up.